Hi guys, this is Tasha and I'm coming to you with blog number 2. Today we're going to be talking about eating more and weighing less. Now, some of you guys think I'm crazy for saying that. You think, well, the less you eat, the less you're going to weigh. That's actually wrong. When you eat less, you decrease your metabolism. And decreasing your metabolism puts your body into almost like a starvation mode where it's going to hold on to all the fat and all the carbs because it doesn't know when it's getting its next meal. So it's going to ration out all of that burning, and in that, you're going to hold on to a lot more weight. So I'm going to help you increase your meals and in turn increase your metabolism. First, I'm going to give you an analogy about metabolism so that you can understand where I'm coming from with eating more. Think of metabolism as like a burning fire. And if you were to put big fat logs on this fire, it's going to burn it very slow, and it's going to take a lot longer for that log to go away. But if you were to get thinner, smaller sticks, you're going to have to continue to put that on the fire multiple times a day. And that fire is just going to keep burning those sticks up until there's nothing left, and you got to put more. And then it's going to burn it up and there's nothing left. That's exactly how your body works. You put those big fat meals in there, and it just takes your metabolism and it plunges. And that's when you get the lull and the want to take a nap and that kind of stuff. That's because your body is processing and your glycemic index is kind of low and everything is just kind of like, ugh. But if you eat small, healthy meals, you can take in 5 or 6 of them a day, and it's just like putting those little bitty sticks on the fire. You're going to be burning them up so quickly, and in that, you're making the fire bigger, which is making your metabolism higher. The higher your metabolism, the faster you're going to burn fat. So here's some help in getting your metabolism like the fire. First things first, breakfast is a must. I understand some of you guys are very busy, you have kids and jobs and these very strict schedules that start at 6 a.m. and you don't have time to cook some eggs or some oatmeal or even mix up a bowl of yogurt with fruit. That's okay. The alternative for that is a protein shake, and a healthy protein shake. I'm actually waiting on a really great Beauty Fit protein. It's an all-natural protein. It hasn't come in yet, so in the meantime, I'm utilizing the BSN products. They have a wonderful protein. They actually have two. They have the Synth-6, which is the slower, larger carb protein, and then they have the dessert, which is the smaller amounts of carbs that's typically utilized after dinner or after a meal, post-workout, things like that. So if you can't take in egg whites or yogurt with fruit or whole fruits or oatmeals, things like that, which are very healthy breakfasts, get your protein shake in. You can find BSN at any GNC, vitamin shop, things like that. I highly recommend the BSN products. They taste good, very low in sugar, low in fat, things like that. Really, really good for you. You also want to get in a snack after your breakfast. This is about 2 hours, 2.5 hours, depending on how long the stretch is until you can have lunch. You want to split it right down the middle and have your snack. A healthy snack includes a small piece of fruit. If you can do a side salad in the morning, some people can't. Something like that. Also, I do emerald almonds. Now, I don't care that they're 100 calories. I just care that they're all natural almonds. I don't count calories. So even though they're 100 calories, I might eat 2 or 3. Doesn't matter to me. Whatever fills me for that moment. Lunch needs to be 3 to 4 ounces of a protein. Chicken, steak, shrimp, fish, with a carb. You want to keep your carbs to about a cupful. Complex carbs, sweet potato, baked potato, brown rice, things like that. And if you're still hungry, fill the rest with a small side salad or steamed vegetable, baked vegetable, or a grilled vegetable. After lunch, you want to take in another snack between that midpoint between lunch and dinner. That can be walnuts, cashews, any kind of nuts. I would not recommend doing a fruit that late. I would keep maybe a side salad, something like that. You want to keep it no carb or very, very low carb. And then you want to do a dinner 2 to 3 hours after. Your dinner needs to include, again, 3 to 4 ounces of protein. And for the ladies trying to lose weight, I recommend staying away from the carbs. Me personally, I don't do a carb. I do a steamed veggie, a baked veggie, or a grilled veggie, or salad. I like to add the meat on the salad with lots of vegetables, things like that. And then, this is kind of a give or a take depending on how you feel. I would recommend a before bedtime snack. I personally do the dessert protein shake. Typically, I do it after my nighttime cardio, and I'm hungry by then. So I'll just take 6 to 8 ounces of water, put a scoop, shake, drink, you're done. You're done in 2 minutes, and it's good, it's filling, and it actually gets you through the night. It amps up your metabolism while you're sleeping, so you're actually burning fat while you sleep, which is great. So that should be your typical diet in a day. It includes the 3 main meals and 2 to 3 snacks. And when I say snacks, I mean quarter to half cup. Don't go overboard and eat a whole bag of nuts or anything like that. Rice cakes are another really good snack to eat. And then you want to stay away from certain types of drinks. Beer should be relegated to, 1 or 2 times a month. Wines, I do red wines here and there. They're not bad. Actually, red wine is very good for you in very moderate amounts. And sodas, no sodas. Not even the 0 calorie, not even the sugar-free, nothing, no soda. You want to try to do your minimum 64 ounces. I say 60 to 70 ounces of water a day. If you could take in more, great. When your metabolism is going and you've got your cardio rocking and you've got your workouts and your full day, you're going to take in a lot of water. I have a 32-ounce bottle of water that follows me everywhere I go. And as soon as I finish that one, I'll either fill it back up or I'll take another one. If I'm in the car, wherever I am, my water is not far behind. So that should be your typical daily diet. And we're not going to call it a diet as in something that you're going to do for 6 weeks or 8 weeks until you lose the weight and then you're back on to the pizza and wings and all that kind of stuff. This is something that needs to be a part of your life. It needs to be something that you actually transition to on a full-time basis. Now, you can do your cheat meals on Saturdays, Sundays, whatever day you decide to, but it needs to be 1 day a week. And if you are serious about losing weight and really serious about the commitment, you need to try to get through an entire month, 4 weeks, with no cheat meal whatsoever. No brownies, no cakes, no cookies, nothing like that. You want to stick to a nice, clean, non-processed diet. And if you can do that for 4 weeks, then yes, reward yourself with a big bowl of ice cream or whatever it is that's going to make you content. You'd actually be very surprised at how you will stop wanting the sweets when you get your body used to the natural sugars in fruit and the whole grains and things like that. Your body will respond very, very well. It'll make you very happy. Some other things that I'd like to include are very necessary for a daily diet. Obviously, you want to do your fat burners. And now, Beauty Fuel, our big seller, is in 120 capsules. So this is about a 3-month supply of fat burners, which is really good. You want to do those morning and for lunch. Also, I highly recommend a fish oil. We have about 6 different flavors of fish oil, all 100% organic, and they're all flavored, and they don't taste anything like fish. Those omega-3s are very, very important. While you're dieting, while your body is transitioning into that healthy mode, they're a must for you. So I hope I've helped you guys out, and if you have any questions, hit us up on the forum, and I will be happy to answer anything that you have for me. You guys have a good night.